Today, I want to talk a little bit more about goals because I keep talking and hinting towards the goals you should have. So there's three different goals that Bob Proctor taught me in Thinking into Results. And the first one is your average goal. So that's a goal that you already have achieved. So he used the example of a client that wanted a new car. And he said, well, what type of car do you have now? And he said, we'll say a Pontiac. And the gentleman in Bob goes, okay, so when did you get the Pontiac? 4 years ago. All right, so how old is it? He says 4 years old. So Bob's whole thing was, so you've gotten a new car before, so you know how to do that. So that's not a good goal. Anything that you've already done, not a good goal. The next goal is your average goal. So let's say in real estate, you sold 12 houses last year. And this year, your next goal is you want to sell 13 or 14 houses. So it might be a little bit better than you've done before. And you truly probably know how to do that. So that's your average goal. Now, both your good and your average goal are not where the top performers play. So if you want to be one of the top performers or get the results that 1 to 5% of the population are getting, those are the ones that make 96, 97% of the money, you'll make the third type of goal, which is your extraordinary goal. Now, this is a goal that the only prerequisite is that you do not know how it's going to happen. The only thing you need is the want and the desire to have it. And that is what the whole program about Thinking into Results is based upon, is these big extraordinary goals that you do not know how you're going to get. And it's in through your perception and your awareness in shifting your thoughts through this process that you can truly get whatever it is you desire. It's a process. Again, there's laws of the universe. They're there. They're not man-made. They can't be man-altered. They're working all the time around every person. So it's up to you whether you decide that you're going to take your five senses and lock them in a lockbox, because if you're living from them, you're only going to continue getting the same results. Or are you going to tap into your higher faculties, which are perception, will, imagination, intuition, memory, and reason? Start studying those. Most people, I don't even know if 1 out of 100 would know what their higher faculties are. We were not taught these in school. We do not understand them. And yet that is where all the beauty and the gold lie in your achievements, or through your higher faculties. You might have already, a lot of people use their intuition and can get those intuitive hits, and they'll follow those. And those have already helped them get results. But imagine if you were to study them all, understand them all, use them to your advantage. So I just wanted to stop and go over the goals and what those look like. Because if you are living from a good or average goal, what would it look like if you were to take that quantum leap and go to the unexpected and choose to live from faith versus fear and go for what it is you truly want, not what you think you can get or you deserve? Definitely a huge, obviously a very, very sliver of what you could expect out of Thinking into Results, but it's definitely where I've played, and I've used it year after year after year. My goals only continue to get bigger, and I only continue to achieve them. So just wanted to share the goal process. So look at your goal. Is it worthy of you? Does it scare you, terrify you, and excite you at the same time? If it doesn't, I can guarantee it's not worthy or big enough. So think about that a little bit. And of course, always reach out with any questions, or if you want to talk anymore. It's a beautiful place to live from. So have a good rest of your day.